There's one thing about making YouTube videos that a lot of people just flat out have wrong. And that is that a lot of people think that you have to spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on your camera and your whole setup just to get started on YouTube. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that is absolutely not true. In fact, there are channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, way more than I have, that use nothing but their smartphone. And that's what gets me excited about what we're gonna talk about today. Now that I have my little tech channel here, a lot of companies will just send me various products for me to test out and try out. And a few weeks ago, I had a company called Sandmarc reach out to me, and they sent me their whole kind of mobile video creator kit that you see here. Now I've packaged it all back up here just for the video, but I've been testing this stuff out for the past few weeks, and I gotta say, it is phenomenal. So if you're just trying to get started on YouTube, first off, just start with your cell phone. And if you want to then upgrade from there, you might want to check out some of this stuff. So let me go ahead and walk you through everything that Sandmarc provided. And if you're curious about any of these items and you want to look up more about it, I'll link to everything in the description box below. I should also say Sandmarc is not paying me to make this video. In fact, they didn't even really ask me to make the video. They just sent me this stuff and I told them, you know what? It's pretty cool. I want to talk to people about it. So with all that being said, I'm going to fire up the top-down camera here and let's get cracking with some of these items. First things first, probably the most important piece that they sent me here is a lens case. This is a really low profile case that you can attach to your phone. It actually is made for all different types of iPhones. I have the iPhone 14 Pro, which I know is a little bit old at this point, but let's go ahead and crack this open. I'll attach it to my phone so that way you can kind of see what it looks like. And if you look at the back of the box, it actually talks a little bit about what the case features are. It talks about it has a dual lens mount, aluminum mount finish, minimal design, and a rubber coating, which is really good, especially to grip this. If you're using your phone for filmmaking purposes, you definitely want to make sure that you have a case that is going to provide protection for one, but also be easily grippable. You don't want your phone sliding out of your hand at all. So this case we have here, very low profile. Let me go ahead and slap it on my iPhone 14 Pro so you can kind of see what that looks like. And it pops right into place here. Again, very low profile, very sleek, and it has these kind of mounts so that you can attach lenses to. And we'll check out one of the anamorphic lenses that they sent me here in just a bit. But all in all, I think this is really nice and should be good enough to get us going with this whole setup. So I'll put this box to the side here and let's go ahead and mess around with this anamorphic lens here. Now they have a ton of different lenses on their websites that you can attach to your phone. There's telephoto lenses, there's wide angle lenses, and then you have anamorphic lenses like this one here, which has a 1.55 times squeeze. Now I'm not super up to speed with all the anamorphic lens mumbo jumbo, but I can tell you if you're really trying to get a cinematic look with your videos, using something like an anamorphic lens, they use those all the time in big blockbuster films. So it's kind of cool that you can get something like this just for your phone. So let's go ahead and take it out of the box here and we'll attach it to the case so that way you can see how that works. Another really cool thing is that it comes in this protective case here, which is really nice. It's got even some leather material on here with some minimal Sandmarc branding. And yeah, it's just a really nice small case to keep your lens safe. I'll also mention some of the features that they mentioned on the back of the box here. Again, anamorphic lens, comes with a lens pouch and a clip-on mount, as well as a cleaning pouch and a lens cap. And if you want to know the tech specs, you can go and check that out right here. Aspect ratio 2.75 to 1, field of view 120 degrees, and it's got a 40.6 millimeter outer thread and 17 millimeter inner thread. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box. Take a look at the actual lens. We'll take it out of its case here. And in that, you have this little protective pouch. There's also a little, I guess, carabiner here, so you can use this to clip it to whatever you want. If you want to hang it off of something, you've got that. And in your little pouch, it even has the labeling on here, which I like. It says anamorphic 1.55 times, so you don't mix up your lenses. But we'll go ahead and pull that out of here. And in here, we have the lens, which is very nice. It's a metal material, so it feels very sturdy. We'll set the bag to the side here. Oh, and there's also the cleaning cloth in there if you want it. I've got a million of those cleaning cloths just lying around. We also have in this bag a clip-on mount, which I don't really need for this case. So if you need to use that here, I'll just bust it out so you can take a look at it. But if you don't get the case that we have here, then you have a little clip-on mount where you'll mount the lens to that and then just clip it onto whatever phone you have. But we'll go ahead and set that to the side for now. We don't need that at this time. And here's the lens. And like I said, it's made out of a metal material here, so it feels very sturdy. It's got some good weight to it. You have a protective lens cap here, which pops right off. And then there's the element right there, which looks really good. The glass is very clean. And then we just unscrew the back mount here, which pops right off. And then this is what we're going to attach to our case. So we'll set this little piece to the side here. And as you can probably tell here, I'll set this down if you can see it on camera. It has basically threads on the lenses, so you can actually mount this right to it. Now we just screw that right into place, and you've got your lens attached to the case, and it's pretty cool. It's a little bit front heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely the lens itself is made out of a more sturdy material, I feel like, than the rest of the body of my phone. So it is gonna give you a little bit of a drift forward. And you wanna make sure that you're cleaning your lens that's on your camera before you attach this, so that way you don't get any kind of like smudging in between it and the lens that you're attaching. But all in all, I think it's really cool that you're able to do something like this and able to connect all these this assortment of lenses to just your phone. Now, if this does get a little front heavy for you, or you want to be able to have a better grip on your phone, that's when you want to check out something like this right here, which is a full-on filming rig for your iPhone. And we'll take this out of the box here in just a second, but you can see just from the picture on here is that you're able to mount your phone inside with whatever lens you want to use, and then you can attach to the rig lights or microphones or, you know, whatever you want to it. And that's going to help you, one, to be able to have a more complete setup with your audio and your lighting and all of that, but also it's going to give you a much better grip. You're going to be able to hold on to the two sides of this rig right here to kind of get more stabilization with your camera and a better grip so you don't end up dropping this, especially once you're starting to attach all of these things. You're attaching lenses, you're attaching lights, you're attaching all this other stuff. You want to make sure that you have a solid grip on your phone. You don't want that to fall out of your hand. So let's take this out of the box real quick. I'll show you again the features at the very back here. Just talks about the film rig, smartphone holder. It's got an Allen key and all of that. And then here's some of the specifications. It's made out of aluminum. The width is 9.5 inches, height 4.75, and weighs about 13 ounces. So let's go ahead and take this out real quick. Again, I've repackaged all of this to make it seem more like the first time opening it, but I have messed around with this quite a bit. And so we'll just set that to the side. And right here, I can tell you this is made out of really heavy duty materials. Again, it's all aluminum here. The handles, I think, are a plastic, but they're very, very sturdy, very durable feeling. You've got your phone mount right in the center, which is just a kind of like a tension mount, so that pops open and close. You can just slide your phone right into place. And then along all the sides here, on this side, you have your cold shoes right here, so you can put a microphone or whatever you want on there. You can also just mount various things to it on all these mounting holes, and it's pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and just slide the phone in place here, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it all looks like put together. Very easy. Pops right into place. And there you go. You've got your whole rig ready to rock. And this is going to give you a much better grip on your phone. So that way, you know, when you're filming, you're not going to end up, like I mentioned, it has that forward lean because of the weight of the lens. But here it rests perfectly in my hands. There's no pull one way or the other. I'm able to keep it stabilized. And it feels really good. I mean, this is some next level stuff right here. You know, like I said, getting started with just your smartphone is a perfectly reasonable way to get your YouTube career going. Or if you just want to make some videos kind of for fun, using your phone is an amazing way to do that. But even setting it up with a rig like this is going to take it to a completely different level. And when we're talking about a different level, that's when this comes into play. Now, this right here, I'm not going to lie to you, is something that is a bit on, like I mentioned, on a different level. It's a different league when it comes to the value and what this is capable of. This right here is a tripod that is very heavy duty. It's carbon fiber. It is certainly not what I would consider a budget tripod by any means. But if I'm being honest, you know, one of the things about tripods, I've bought my fair share of tripods over the years. I've bought really cheap $20 Amazon brand tripods. I've bought, you know, kind of mid-tier tripods, and I've had tripods that have cost hundreds of dollars. And as much as it sucks to spend that kind of money on a tripod, it's probably the most important thing you're gonna buy. And the reason I say that is because we're paying all this money for cameras, for lighting, for microphones, for all these rigs that we're building out. And then we're slapping them on a $20 or $30 tripod and hoping that they don't fall and crash down to the ground and destroy everything. So do yourself a favor. I know it sucks, but spend a little bit of money on your tripod to begin with. One, because it's going to keep all of your gear safe. And two, because it's going to last you forever. You know, buying a really good heavy duty tripod at the beginning is something that you're going to be able to take with you with whatever camera system you end up with down the road. So let's go ahead and crack this open. I want to show you the tripod. Again, understanding that this is not a budget tripod. This is a very high quality, heavy duty tripod. So I'm gonna set this down and we'll take that out of the box. Oh, hey, but before we get into that, I wanna let you know that I recently hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel, which is absolutely insane. And my big goal for 2025 is to get to 5,000 by the end of the year, which I know is a long shot. And I'm just some dude in his spare bedroom talking about the tech that he likes. So I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if you enjoy these kinds of videos and you wanna help make a nerd's dream come true, consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, if you could just like this video or leave a comment down below to help with the engagement, that would be absolutely amazing. But for now, let's get back to the video. And again, just showing you some of the features here. If you can see that, just talks about that it includes a canvas bag with an adjustable strap. It's also carbon fiber. You got some quick adjustability, which I really like. The ball head is fantastic. It's got an iPhone mount included, kind of like the one that we saw on here. You've got your own little iPhone mount in there, and it's compatible with all the Sandmarc gear. It's also just compatible with any camera system that you might have. The maximum height here is 63.4 inches, which is totally fine for me. I'm only 5'8", so that is a perfectly reasonable height for me when it comes to standing and doing talking head type videos. The minimum height goes all the way down to 15.35 inches, and the weight capacity is another important part here, 13.23 pounds or 6 kilograms. That should be fine for, I mean, anything short of a cinema camera and a whole rig of like super high level stuff. If you're using, like what I have here is a Sony a7C Mark II, I've got a Tamron 20-40 lens on there. If I throw a little microphone on there and even a light or what have you, this is gonna hold that with no problem. Also, the weight of the actual tripod is 2.28 pounds, just over a kilogram. So again, pretty lightweight. It's carbon fiber, so it's not gonna weigh a ton. Let's go ahead and take this out of the box so that we can get a better look at the actual tripod. Now again, I've packaged it back up here. I think I packaged it up a little bit messier than how it originally came in the box, so forgive me for that. But we've got the carrying bag here, which is nice. It's got a little bit of cushion on here. It's not going to be the most protected thing in the world, but it's nice for being able to just kind of lug this around. I've already disassembled this myself, but you've got the tripod head that it comes with, which I really like. This has been really sturdy. I've used this for my whole camera setup. I actually used it with this camera here and a teleprompter attached to it, and it was no problem at all. It totally worked fine. Also on the top of the tripod, you have your typical, I guess this would be a Arca Swiss mount. So you have that there, so you can kind of mount this plate to your camera and just quickly, you know, tighten it down into place and it's not going to go anywhere. But pretty solid ball head there. Then the most important part, which is the tripod here. As I mentioned, it also comes with, let's see if it's in here. Yes, the iPhone mount. So similar to the one that comes with the rig that we looked at earlier, you've got one here, which has a cold shoe mount at the top there. So if you need that. Aside from that, I think that's all that comes in here, if I remember correctly. We'll set this to the side. And then I'm going to show you this tripod, which is really fantastic. I have a tripod that I've been using for a while that I was, you know, very fond of. And then I got this, and this is a completely different level. This is a really high quality tripod. So again, it's all carbon fiber, which means it's going to be really sturdy and durable, but also lightweight. The legs will kind of pop out and flip all the way around here. I won't do that because we don't really have space on the desk, but they flip all the way around. And then to extend, you have these kind of twist locks here. So instead of on some tripods, they'll have like latches that you have to undo in order to extend the tripod leg. With this, you literally just twist all three and it extends right open. Then when you're done, you just slide it back down, twist to lock it back into place, and you're good to go. And it is so easy to set up, to take down, to move around. It's pretty fantastic. You also have your center part here. So once you have this here, I'll just flip it all the way open just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But yeah, once the legs are all flipped over into the right position, you can extend this center column here. It's got 2 levels of extension, if I can do that here. And so it opens up quite a bit, so you can get a lot of height out of this. But overall, this is a very fantastic tripod. It's, again, lightweight, it's sturdy. You can probably even fit this into, if you have a backpack, if you want to slide it into the water bottle portion. Oftentimes I'll just slide 1 or 2 legs into that and then have the other one kind of clamped down from the outside. But I am very pleased with what Sandmarc has going on here. Again, if you want to know more information about any of the items that we looked at here today, I'm going to link to everything in the description box below. So go ahead and jump down there and check all that out. If you have any questions about any of this, let me know in the comments below. If I don't know the answer off the top of my head, I'll do my best to figure it out, or I'll just reach out to Sandmarc and see if they can answer it for you. But as I've used this stuff over the past few weeks, I can say I definitely recommend it. If this video helped you out at all, drop a like on it. And if you want to see more honest tech reviews like this, make sure you subscribe. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Be good.